Hello everyone, my name is Aditi Soni and I am a student of Alma Better and my cohort name Mr. Adarsh Patel sir who teach me module 2 and this is my module 2 project. Now I am sharing my screen with you to explain my project. So this is my second module project. This is question number 1 is power of 2 and this is the solution of question number 1. First we create a function is power of 2 which take n as an input. Inside a function we use return. This is the question number 2, minimum moves for valid parenthesis. So this is the solution of question number 2. First we create a function mid add to make valid which take s as an input. Inside a function we can use a variable open and close. Then we use for of loop. Inside a for of loop we can use if else condition. Then return. This is the question number 3, call points. So this is the solution of question number 3. First, we create a function call points which takes input operations. Inside a function, we can use another variable stack is equals to empty array. Then we use for of loop. Inside a for of loop, we can use if statement and else statement. Then return. This is question number 4, short people, and this is the solution of question number 4. First, we create a function short people which take name and height as the input. Inside a function, we can create a variable length which equals to height dot length and another variable map function. Then we use for loop. Then we use sort function, sort the height in descending order. Then we can use another variable result which equals to empty array. Then we use for of loop. Then return result. This is question number 5. Find errors or numbers. So this is the solution of question number 5. First we create a function. Inside a function we can use hash map. And this is question number 6 is happy. So first approach was already given. And this is the second approach of question. Rewrite the above code using set object. So this is the solution of question number 6 using set object. This is question number 7 is pendulum. So first approach was already given. And this is the second approach. Rewrite the above given JavaScript code using two-pointer approach. So first we create a function is palindromic which take n as the input. Inside a function we use a variable string number which equals to n dot full string function. Then we create another variable left equals to 0 and another variable right equals to string number dot length minus 1. Then we can use while loop. Inside a while loop, we can use if condition, then return. This is the question number 8, fair candy swap. So first approach was already given and this is the second approach. Write the above JavaScript code using hash map. So this is the solution of code and we use hash map in this code. This is question number 9, next generator letter. So first approach was already given. And this is second approach, rewrite the above code given JavaScript code using set. So this is the solution of question and in this solution we can use set method. This is the question number 10, search range. So first approach was already given and second approach, rewrite the above given JavaScript code using binary search algorithm. So this is the solution of question number 10, which we use binary search algorithm method. And this is question number 11, find peak element. So first we create a function find peak element, which take numbers as an input. Inside a function, we create a variable left which equals to 0 and another variable right equals to number dot length minus 1. Then we use while loop. Inside a while loop, we can create another variable mid equals to math dot floor left plus right divided by 2. Then we use if condition, then we use else condition, then return left. This is question number 12, short color. This is the solution of question number 12. First, we create a function short color which take numbers as an input. Inside a function, we create a variable low which equals to 0 and another variable mid equals to 0. Then another variable high equals to number dot length minus 1. Then we can use while loop. Inside a while loop, we can use if else statement. This is question number 13, max count. This is the solution of question number 13. First, we create a function max count, which take numbers as an input. Inside the function, we can use variables. Positive count equals to 0 and another variable negative count equal to 0. Then we use for of loop. Then inside a for of loop, we can use if else condition. And this is question number 14, minimum sum. So this is the solution of question number 14. First, we create a function minimum sum. We take numbers as an input. Inside a function, we can create a variable digit equals to number dot string function dot split function. Then we use map method. And then we use digit dot short digit in ascending order. Then return. This is question number 15, transition point. So this is the question number, solution of question number 15. This is question number 16, missing numbers. So first the traditional solution approach was given and this is another optimal approach was already given. So the comparison between traditional and optimized approach. First, time complexity. Traditional solution the omega of n, but the use of set introduce additional overhead for the memory allocated and lookup operation. And optimal solution omega of n, but it avoid extra space and the lookup cost by using in-place swapping. Space complexity. Traditional solution omega of n due to the set sorting all elements and optimal solution omega 1 since no extra space is required for the input array itself. The optimal solution is superior because it operates with constant space complexity and lower overhead, making it more efficient in both time and space for large input. The traditional solution, while correct, involves extra space uses and hash lookup, which make it less optimal overall. And this is a question number 17, duplicate checks. This is a traditional approach solution and this is the optimal approach solution. Traditional approach solution, time complexity, the index of function run in omega of n time in the worst case where n is the length of time at that moment. As this check happens inside a loop that run n times, the overall time complexity is over omega n to the power 2. Space complexity, the space complexity of omega of n due to the additional string temperature temporarily storing the result. Optimal solution, the time complexity creating a set from a string and converting it back to an array, both run in omega of n time. The overall time complexity is omega of n. Space complexity, the space complexity of omega n for storing the unique character in the set and the resulting array. The optimal solution is a superior because it is faster, cleaner, and more efficient. It's specific for large input. It takes advantage of modern JavaScript features like set and separate operator to simplify the code and ensure better performance. This is the question number 18. Chunk arrays in group. So this is the traditional solution and this is the optimal solution. Traditional solution time complexity and space complexity was omega and omega n, and optimal solution space complexity and time complexity are omega n and omega of n. This is the question number 19. Unchanged array stuffing. So this was the traditional approach of the solution and this is optimal approach of the solution. Time complexity for both omega and log n and space complexity of both omega of n. This is question number 20. Find pair with sum. This was a traditional approach and this was the optimal approach. Traditional approach, time complexity omega of n square and space complexity omega of 1. Optimal approach, time complexity of omega n and space complexity was omega of n. This is question number 21, max bits. So first approach was worth case. So first we create a function worth max bitwise which take array as an input. Inside a function we create a variable max and which equals to 0. Then we use for loop. Inside a for loop we can use another for loop. Then inside a for loop we can use if condition, then return max and. And this is the best case solution of the question. Best, first we create a function best max bitwise which take input as an array. Inside a function we use if condition. Then we can create a variable. First max equals to minus infinity and second max is equals to minus infinity. Then we use for of loop. Inside a for of loop we can use if else condition, then return. And this is question number 2, flip and invert image. So this is the solution in worth case. First we create a function worth flip and invert image which take input as an image. Inside a function we use for of loop. Then we reverse. Then another we use for of loop. Then return image. And this is a best case solution. First we create a function best flip and invert image which take image as an input. Inside a function we use for of loop and create a variable right equals to row dot length minus 1 and another variable left equals to 0. Then we use while loop. Inside a while loop we can use if else statement, then return. And this is the question number 23, astrocolloids collision. This is the worst case solution and this is the best case solution. And this is the question number 24, find relative ranks. So this is the solution of question number 24. First solution in worst case and second solution was in best case. And this is the question number 25, length of last word. So this is the solution of question number 25. First in worst case and second in best case. Thank you.